break a record, you know, it's been there since the ABA NBA merger. What a phenomenal year he's had. Obviously, he should have been an all-star. Obviously, he should be talked about for first, second, third, all NBA. And he should even be in the MVP discussions with the way that he's playing. This is also his 25th triple-double or something like that. 25th triple-double. He's up there with guys like Oscar Robertson. Only 4 of the players who do it. Oscar Robertson, Jokic,
Russell.
Bill Russell.
No, Russell Westbrook.
Oh, yeah, Russell Westbrook.
Will Chamberlain and
Jokic. That is unfreaking believable. So, Thomas, hell of a job, buddy. That is big time. And I hope he gets a lot of praise because it's definitely well deserved. I tell you, man, you know, our formula, I guess, as of late has been to defend, which we did a pretty good job of. Defend the 3-point line, which we did, even though Maxey went off, still did a pretty good job of. They shot 32% from there. And also win the possession game. And, you know, we did that. We had 8 turnovers to their 15. We won the free throw line game. We had 28 to their 20. You know, they out-rebounded us in terms of offensive rebounding, but we scored more second chance points than them. So we won the possession game handedly while trying to defend at a high level. Maxey had 21 points, I think, in the first quarter. He had 8 the rest of the game, 3 points in the second half alone. And you're not stopping a player like that. You just want to make him work. And I thought our team did, led by Keon and Davion, teaming him all night. Told our guys to get out and run. They did a good job in transition. But like I said, just with our latest formula of defending while winning the possession game, that's why we ended up getting it done. Keegan was huge for us. Davion was huge off the bench. Alex Lim was huge off the bench. We just had a lot of great guys, and it's kind of how we've done it most of the year. Just, you know, we have a different guy or a new guy seemingly step up every single night. So, great win by our guys tonight.
Mike, how do you feel Domas digested the moment, or at least took in that moment from not only the crowd, but even the teammates as well? Obviously, he gets so long in the team.
You know, I think he appreciated it. You know, I think it touched him. But at the end of the day, he wants to win. He wants to win so bad. He just wanted to get the game going, and he wanted to get this W. And that's what he's about, and that's what makes this even more special because of the human being that he is too.
Mike, for the last 8 games, you've held your opponent under 100 points. It now seems like the physical style, almost the team is thriving in a little bit. Have you seen a switch being flipped specifically? It almost looks like, man, you guys are enjoying playing that style right now.
Yeah, they do, and they're talking about it a ton. So now I'm not the only one talking about it. They're really talking about it in the locker room, which is good. And you know, I said this analogy before. You know, yeah, we're gonna talk defense. But we know we're a good offensive team, and we're gonna be able to find a way to score points. But at the end of the day, the more that we embrace defending, that's a better chance we're going to have, because now we don't put as much pressure on us to make the wide open shot or to make this play or to make that play. We can play free, knowing that, hey, if we buckle down, we're going to be all right, because we can get 110 easy. We can get 115 or 112 pretty easy with the guys we have. But we can't give that up because we might not always get 122, you know. So it's fun when your team embraces that side of the floor, especially when they're as talented offensively as they are.
Mike, the Kings have been in Sacramento for 39 years now. Of that time, only 10 times have they had a over 500 record. You have 2 of those. Rick Adelman has the other 8. Just how crazy is it that you're sort of building something here, and how much you want to see this thing through?
first of all, that's crazy. That's a little crazy stat. No disrespect. It's a little crazy stat. Wow, it took me a minute to digest that, but no, at the end of the day, just like everybody in that locker room and everybody in this organization, we want to compete for a championship. And, for us, that's what it's about. And we're fighting our tails off just to do that. And, hitting these other milestones along the way are definitely something that we embrace because it continues to add to the belief that our guys need to have in order to reach those heights. So we don't want to take anything for granted. Nothing is too small, but at the end of the day, we're fighting for a championship just like everybody else. And, we feel like if we play up to our potential, especially like I said on the defense end of the floor, we're going to give ourselves a chance. So, to get records along the way, to hit milestones along the way, yeah, we love it, we applaud it, we embrace it, we accept it. But at the end of the day, I definitely, just like everybody else in that locker room in this organization, want to win a championship for the city.
Coach Brown, it seems like, Davion Mitchell, he has a knack for hitting timely baskets, so he's just right on time in the three or something like that. And so, of course, of the game, those guys need something. Can you talk a little bit about his play tonight and doing, those type of actions?
First of all, he was defense player of the game. He had a heck of a game defensively for us. But he worked so hard on his shot, especially in the summertime, even during the year, that, in the short amount of time that we've been around him, he's gotten a lot better. Not only has he gotten better shooting the ball with his percentage, but also you can see his confidence is going up, and he knows when he's open, he's got to step in and let that thing fly. And you're right, he's hit timely shots for us all year. He hit some big ones tonight when they went on a run, or when they were starting to feel themselves a little bit, and he was left wide open. He didn't hesitate, and that's what we want from all our guys. We don't want him to hesitate. We want him to step in and knock down a shot, or at least shoot it, and he did that. And he was very successful doing it, and we don't want him to stop.
Mike, tomorrow, big matchup against the Dallas Mavericks, a back-to-back, and I'm not trying to get ahead of yourselves with enjoying this win, but when you flush this win, when you start working on one of the teams that you're fighting for playoffs call?
No, we've already been working on it. It starts with our advanced scout, Dan Hartfield. He's saw him probably a couple of times already and sent his report in, and I don't know whose game it is, but the offensive side of the ball and defensive side of the ball have already been taken care of. We'll meet as a staff tomorrow and talk about it and get ready for the game. So the preparation has already started. We all know it's important. It's one of the things I say in the locker room. If we can find a way to get this win, then obviously we'll have a tiebreaker, which is really important. So tomorrow is a big game for us, and I think everybody knows it. Dallas knows it too. It's a big game for them, so it should be fun.
Mike, you talked about the guys kind of enjoying like this new found defensive identity. How much are you personally enjoying it, given that you were the one kind of leading the parade by yourself for a while? And can you get in? I mean, for a while, you've led them here. It is the point, and so you must be gratified to see them come this far. And what are you seeing exactly that they're doing, and how much are, like you've heard people mention the way the game's being called a little bit differently now? How much is that a factor right now?
Well, the officials have done a great job. Prior to the All-Star break, it was tough because I started in the NBA 33, 34 years ago, and it was a grown-up game. You had to take a hit, and sometimes you gave a hit, you had to play through it, you had to figure it out, and that's, to me, what separated guys like myself, ordinary guys, from NBA guys, because I couldn't take those hits. I could try to deliver them, but I couldn't take those hits and stay on balance and still make plays and stuff like that. And, it was probably a little too much of that with the grabbing, and that's why part of the reason why the scores were a little lower. Also, part of the reason why the scores were lower, the spacing wasn't the same. The skill set, in my opinion, of the players weren't the same. You had a guy 7 foot, throw the ball into the post, and you play out of it. So the pace wasn't the same. But now with the skill set where it is right now, and the spacing of the floor, and the movement off the ball and all that stuff, if you touch a guy prior to the All-Star break, he's going to the free throw line. You see guys getting 15, 17, 19 free throws from one guy. Sometimes one guy is getting more free throw attempts than the other, than their opponent. And so now, you know, that they're calling the game, in my opinion, like they should. You know, you just hope at the end of the day that the free throw attempts are fairly even, you know, but you welcome that physicality because now we're gonna see, okay, who's a grown up and who's not a grown up out there on the floor, and who could play through it, not get flustered by the officials, not get flustered by the contact, not get knocked off their spot, or anything like that. And then on the flip side, it gives you more confidence to, okay, we talk about being physical, I'm gonna hit somebody. I'm gonna lead with my chest, but I'm gonna hit them now, because I know that you're not gonna get a call every single time. And it prepares you, in my opinion, for what the playoffs are gonna be like. The playoffs are a physical style of basketball. And, you know, for teams that are young and that have never been there, or haven't been there much, to get a taste of that during the regular season on a consistent basis and figure out how to manage your play in a physical game like that, it just gives you confidence and preparation come playoff time. And our guys have embraced it, and they're showing it. You know, we say we want to play fast, we want to play physical, we're doing it on both ends of the floor, and we want to play together. And you can see that we're still trying to move and share the basketball. And, you know, I just love the fact that our guys embraced the teaching that we're trying to give them. I talked about, you know, breaking things down more than any other team I've been with, and one of them is, you know, contesting that three-point shot. And, you know, our guys made fun of some of the analogies and breakdowns that we did in terms of trying to teach them that, the closeouts and all that other stuff. But, you know, shoot, they are doing it to a T. And when you see, you know, stuff that you talk about, stuff that you show them, stuff that you teach, translate out on the floor like that, to me, that's extremely gratifying as a coach.
Mike, just real quick, what happened on your tech there? Did you lose track of where you were on the floor? I didn't notice it at first, but you ended up on the other side of the half court.
I did. You know, I've been working out, so I lost a few pounds. I didn't know I was that quick. I didn't know I got down the floor that quickly. And so I looked up, and Nick Nurse I passed Nick Nurse, I think. So I tried to sneak back, and it didn't work. I thought I would get a warning at first, and so they gave me a tech. I didn't do it again because Malik stayed right. Hey, get your ass back! Get your ass back! Don't cross half court! So I had to honor what Malik said because he was right.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
I think we made it through without a single spray free or like guard the hot guy.
Yes, we did. We did a good job spraying the ball though. We did. And hopefully it's getting to the norm. Getting to the norm, so I won't have to mention that anymore.
There are no more hot guys.
Right.